budget fellas, Drytron received some support, and let's just say it's dirt cheap. Alright, here's one of the support, and before we go into any of the applications, let's just take a quick look at what exactly the cards bring to the table. So this is Drytron Mewtwo. Big Pokemon fans, you guys already know Mewtwo was a killer himself. Yeah, so this card basically allows us to special summon itself if we control any Drytron card. Yeah, not a monster, any card. So it can be a continuous magic and spell, the field card, or a monster in the field. We can special summon this card. It's a level 1, the typical specs, and also allows us to search for one of our Drytron monsters. Now this is big. This is outside of the typical Drytron has to throw a ritual monster or another copy of itself or the archetype to special summon itself. This changes so much, and this is an extender and starter as can be. This card is really good. The only downfall to this card is one, after it leaves the field after it's special summoned by its effect, it's banished. However, that's all fine because if you just exceed summoning this card, you all good. The other downfall is it locks us into the ritual monsters, but they are machines, ritual machine monsters. This is a big downfall because we can no longer, like myself, I really love meshing Megalith with Drytron. Yeah, that's not a thing anymore. And also, you know, for some of us who just love our hero, yeah, we can't. So it kind of like, but if we didn't receive the new bad boy, the new dad, oh my goodness, bro, this new card is just straight up a monster, and it changes so much with this deck. The new dad is back. He came back with the milk. He went and buy the cigarettes years ago, and he's now back. This card changes so much. Now we have multiple negates. Can you imagine? Now we can play even if we draw. Now we can play half combos, Nibiru proof combos. Back in the days, to play a Nibiru proof combos, we most likely have to go into the Vanity's Fiend line, or you know, some form of line, or play past Nibiru and whatnot. But now, before our feast summon or on our feast summon, we can get this bad boy to the field. This bad boy has 5,000 attack and defense, bro. This is crazy. This is a lot. This is a lot. And multiple times, twice, and this is a soft once button. This guy can negate a monster effect. Doesn't matter where that monster is, bro. You thinking of the activation of that monster effect in your brains, in your head, it's getting negated. Quite good. So because and most times we tend to have from 3 to 4 negations based on, you know, the setup on the field, and we are gonna see what exactly and how exactly it's done. Another spicy thing about this, if this card is removed from the field, bro, we could just summon our big bad boy, the first dad. Okay, he wasn't a dad, but you know, they're the big guy from our deck on, which is considered a ritual summon, and that card in itself has a quick play effect also. Yeah, the two cards are looking spicy, guys. We are playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and these cards are just cents. That being said, let's see some of the application. First, we're gonna see what we can do if we are drawn. Back in the days, this deck gets drawn, bro. We cannot extend in the handshake. GG's for us. All right, so we're gonna see a scenario. So we're gonna activate this effect, special summon our Zeta, which is gonna allow us to search our ritual spell, and let's just say we get droll here. So if we were to get droll here based on this scenario right here, or any way to access our ritual spell card and go into our Mubeta, which is our XYZ monster, bro, we are all good. Well, we are fine. I can activate this effect. Unfortunately, we won't get the search because we droll. That's good. From here we go into a Mubeta. Boom, Mubeta is gonna send to the graveyard our dad, and from here we're gonna activate the ritual spell card, which is gonna allow us now to special summon our dad utilizing these 3 monsters, which is quite good. Mubeta's effect allows us to use the attached monsters as materials. Gonna send 3 of them to the graveyard. Boom, that is on the field. 5k defense, 5k attack. This is quite crazy. We do have 1 to 2 interruptions here, which is quite nice. We're just gonna return this card by our hand. So even if, guys, we would roll, we'd have our typical 3 cards in hand and only have utilized 2 cards. So in the event you have hand traps, we are still good. This card is a floating beast. This card 5k defense in defense here, and also has some negations. Even if we are droll, so finally Drytrons can do something in the event we are droll or somewhat interrupted during our combo lines. I'm fine with sitting on this. This is much better sitting on compared to what we were sitting on back in the days. Budget, fellas. Unfortunately, we may not have access to Drytron Nova. Drytron Nova is about 16 to 20 US dollars a copy. Most of us playing this deck if we're on a tight budget, or if we may have not purchased. I think it was relatively cheap back in the days. Went down to maybe 7. But now if you don't have access to it, you want to try this deck now, or you maybe I never had access to it. I'm gonna show you guys because everybody's flexing. Oh, one new one card combo, new card combos, new combos with Drytron, and us budget players are just there like, nah, bro. But bro, this is the why we have this channel. You better drop kick that damn video, share it with your grandma, share it with your friend, because now we're gonna see a flexi combo, 7 interruption combo Drytron, guys. All we need, we don't have access to Nova, so that's fine. We're gonna use 1-for-1, which is gonna get us our Mewtwo on the field, because 1-for-1 does allow us to special summon it from the deck. Unlike Mewtwo, unlike the other Drytrons, Mewtwo can be special summoned. So we're all good. Because it's gonna activate the effect, it's gonna allow us to add to on our Zeta, and from there, guys, we're gonna get that full sweet old combo. Activate the effect of Alpha from the graveyard to send Zeta. Special summon itself allow us to search for a Ben Tennyson. All the tricks. Ben 10, you guys already know. Ben 10, activate the effect of Zeta in the graveyard to send our Ben 10 to the graveyard, and tribute actually to search for our ritual spell, and we're gonna get Ben 10 effect. So this here, right? I know 7 interruption, but it's also Nibiru proof. Also Nibiru proof, bro. It is spicy as can be, right? You're gonna activate the effect here. You're gonna add to our hand Diviner, 1 Diviner to our hand. From here, this is summon number 3. From here, we are gonna go into our Mobeda. These 2 cards, which is gonna send to the graveyard our dad, and then we're gonna activate the effect of ritual spell to special summon our dad from the graveyard. Boom, this is the 5th summon. From here, guys, Nibiru, we are good. We don't care about Nibiru, don't fear Nibiru. Any hand traps after here, which is a monster's effect, doesn't matter. We are eating light. We're gonna activate the effect of Diviner by summoning Diviner, send to the graveyard our Herald to add to our hand. We playing the Magic line. Because you know we suffering from the level or the price tag of this deck, so we have to incorporate another archetype to just make things a little better. From here, we're gonna activate the effect of the Mewtwo, because we have not actually activated the special summon of Mewtwo, only the search. Right? From here, Mewtwo is gonna special summon itself. Boom. Then we're gonna activate the effect of our ritual in the graveyard, reduce this attack, add this to our hand. From here, we're gonna go into a second Mobeta. So this here now is gonna be one of our interruptions, because once we have a machine ritual monster on the field, this has the effect where it can negate a magic and trap card. So we all fine. And from here, we're gonna utilize one of its effect to use its material, so we can get our Magical Musketeer on the field. We're gonna remove this, attach this. So, and now, like I told earlier, guys, this is one of the ways we can actually avoid the banish effect of the Mewtwo, since we utilize it with exceeded with it, and it's sent to the graveyard after. It doesn't banish, so during our turn, this is just extra follow-up plays, which is a free search, a free body in the field. Super spicy. Okay, with the effect, I wanna flex it. I'm not even going for the unlock. I wanna flex it out all the way, guys. We're going for the maximum combo with this budget. We are gonna go for the Maxfield. Right, and don't forget, you have to activate. If you forget to activate Mactil effect, you won't be able to summon it. Activate the effect of Mactil. This allows an extra normal summon. But we're gonna wait because it has a nice effect where we can summon this card back from the graveyard. From here, we are gonna go into an IP Masquerena. Make sure it's right here, and then we're gonna activate the effect. Summon this. It's gonna special summon our from the graveyard, and then we're gonna go in. There's so many plays, but I'm gonna go into the Pick Night here, right here. Now guys, let's see these 7 interruptions. Quite spicy. 2 interruption, possibly 2 interruption with our dad, right? Then we're gonna activate the effect of IP, which is gonna allow us to go in Dino Mundo during the opponent's turn, which is gonna allow us to flip a card. This will be 3 interruptions. Then we're gonna activate the effect of Dino Mundo to special summon again our dad from the graveyard. Now, like I said, this is a soft once per turn. So when this card returns to the field again, now it has the ability to negate monster effects. So that's another 2, possibly 2. So that's 5 interruption. Then we have a magic and trap negation. That's 6, and possibly we can activate the effect of our Pit Knight Earl when one of these monsters, either when we activate the IP Masquerader or maybe when we bring back Dad. We have it right here, which this is gonna be pointing to. Activate the effect, then we can negate an opponent monster on the field and also zero the attack. So 7 interruption, guys. 7 oh my goodness, guys. Even on a budget we are flexing. What did Konami do? Oh my god. If you enjoyed this, leave a comment below. Make sure you give the video a share and kick that like button.